Hey, what's up, everybody? Today's a very special day. We have some new guitars to talk about, and it is from a company that I'm always excited to share with you all and give some commentary on and talk about, react to, and any other verb or adjective that I may have missed. Today, we're going to be talking about Jackson Guitars. They have a brand new line of some high-quality baritones. And as the undisputed baritone king, not really, relax. But as somebody who really enjoys playing baritone guitars, I'm stoked. Let's get into it. So in case you guys are unfamiliar with who I am, what's up? My name is Xander Raymond Charles, the mighty XRC. I am a guitar player on YouTube, and I like to travel and tour and play shows and create music and do a whole bunch of cool stuff as it pertains to guitar. This is a weird intro. All I'm trying to get to here right now is if you could help support me in any sort of way, that is follow me on any sort of streaming service platform, follow me on any sort of social media, like this video, subscribe to the channel, anything and everything in between would be incredibly helpful and appreciated. All right, let's start talking about Jackson, shall we? So I was scrolling Instagram this morning, as you do, and I noticed that Jackson Guitars was heavily promoting a new lineup of guitars, and they are called the new Pro Plus XT series. So we're on the Jackson Guitars website, and this has been the week of baritones for Jackson. And earlier this week, we got a new signature guitar, a new signature baritone from Raymond from the band Xander. And I'm so excited to see that. So let's check out this guitar really quick right now. I have been a fan of Xander since 2016. I used to live out in Germany, out in Europe, when I was stationed out there. That was my first duty station. And I remember the buzz for Xander over in Europe was huge. To see them now 8 years removed from living out there, it's amazing, dude. I'm so excited. I'm so happy for the band. It's really cool. And to see Raymond get his own signature Jackson here, that's sick, dude. So just a quick little look at the specs right here. It's from the Pro Series, and it is $1,500. Now, price aside, man, like, you know, I really, the expensivity, the expensiveness of guitars anymore is so irrelevant to me. I really don't care. Yeah, sure, they're expensive. What are you going to do, man? I'm more curious to see just like what the specs are in terms of like country of origin and stainless steel frets and pickups and stuff like that. So this one is made in Korea. So that's cool, man. Some of the Pro Series stuff was made in China last year, like the Pro Plus stuff. Curious to see where these new baritones that were announced today are made. But sticking with this guitar right here, I mean, it's cool, man. It's not exactly the most flashy thing in the world, but you've seen Raymond play this guitar or something similar to this in recent memory. So that's cool, man. I'm going to assume 27-inch scale and maybe some proprietary humbuckers if I had to guess here. Yep, 27-inch scale length and Jackson custom voiced pickups. Yeah, I've been doing this a fair bit, so like I can kind of gauge what the specs are going to be just by the price and country origin. So that's cool, man. One thing I do want to point out, something I always welcome, is stainless steel frets. That's a huge standard anymore in the guitar industry, and to see any and every model pretty much coming out, generally speaking, nowadays with stainless steel, that's huge, man. So really excited about that. I mean, this thing is pretty much spec'd out to the max. I mean, we have a Goto bridge, lumen lace side dots, locking tuners. The only thing we don't have is like branded locking tuners and branded aftermarket pickups. Does that matter? Dude, I don't know. That's up for you to decide. But what's really cool here, man, is Raymond's got his own signature guitar. Xander is a force to be reckoned with in the metal industry, in the metal genre. Really excited about that. So congrats to Xander, congrats to Raymond. Stoked. You know, I will say one thing though, forest green, you know, teal green isn't exactly my favorite color, but I will welcome this over than just a plain old like black guitar, like a metal guitar. I find that, you know, pretty boring and at times cringy. Like, just because we play metal, that doesn't mean we all have to wear black on stage and play black instruments. We can have a variety of color, and I think the green is unique. It's not done all that much, and I welcome it. So now let's go to this right here. Extend your reach. Let's check out. We have 4 baritone guitars to check out, and all the cool shapes too, man. We have a Warrior, we have a Kelly, we have a Soloist, and we have a Monarch. I think the Jackson Warrior is like the coolest shape from Jackson, but gets the least amount of love. And I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe because it's not very popular. Maybe it's because it's more expensive to make. I'm not sure, man. But anytime, like back in the day, seeing like Jim Root playing a Jackson Warrior, or even like 5 years ago when he brought one out for the We Are Not Your Kind tour, that was really cool, man. So the Warriors, super sick. Not to mention Wes Borland playing Warriors a lot back in the day when he first rejoined Limp Bizkit, like in the 09 to 2011 era. Huge fan of the Warriors. So let's check this out, man. I'm going to assume, if I had to guess here, 27 inches, non-aftermarket pickups. That's just what I'm going to guess here. 27-inch scale. Okay, cool. Oh, I was wrong. Seymour Duncan, Nazgul, and Sentient pickups. Okay, so Seymour Duncan pickups here. Sweet. Compound radius, stainless steel frets, Jackson bridge. Awesome. We also have a kill switch as well. Kill switches are, I don't know if they're exactly the most, pertinent thing to have on a guitar, but it's cool nonetheless, right? I wonder where the kill switch is. I guess one of these. Oh, yeah, I guess volume, 3-way, kill switch. Okay, that makes sense. We also have, I didn't notice this too, but we also have a darker fretboard. I'm going to assume ebony with dark shark fin inlays. That's super sick. That's very classy. Any Jackson that comes out, in my opinion, needs to have the classic Jackson inlays. So the fact that they did it, but it's very subtle. And, I kind of said I didn't really like black guitars, but I do welcome the black on black. I mean, that's sick. Black is obviously a color I wear very much on a daily basis, obviously. So that's cool, man. I like the kind of smoky gray logo as well. All that encompassing, man. Yeah, this is cool, dude. And we're going to continue to look at the rest of these guitars here, but I want to make it a point right now. The bigger issue, or not even issue, the bigger story here is that baritones are making more and more waves in the guitar community. Gone are the days of like 8 strings and 9 strings. I mean, they're still around, generally speaking. But I think we as riff players and riff writers realize that like we don't need all the strings. Some players do, some don't. And I think we can get the job done with a baritone versus getting an extended range guitar and then having all the strings available. I really, really welcome all the baritones on the market. And, if I could be a little arrogant here for a second, I do believe I, as well as a few other YouTubers, have had some influence on the baritone, not craze, but increase in interest, we'll say. I would like to think like myself, Andrew Baina. I'm sure there's some other YouTubers out there that really welcome the baritone. Like, I feel as though baritones are becoming like very much a thing, and I'm stoked at that, man. Here we have the Monarch. This is made in Indonesia. I'm assuming these are all made in Indonesia. A single cut baritone, super cool, man. I know 4 from Sleep Token was playing a single cut. I'm not sure if I think it was from Jackson. I'll put up a picture right here on the screen. Yeah, huge fan of this, dude. This is so sick, man. This is such a great thing for metal guitar players and riff writers, myself included. Anybody who writes riffs and doesn't necessarily want to, shred because they feel they need to because the internet's telling them to, they can grab one of these, man, and make some serious noise and make some cool creative stuff with these guitars. Kelly, not really the biggest fan of the Kelly shape. I mean, it's okay. I prefer this one over, I don't know, others, I guess we'll say. But like, the Explorer shape never really was my thing. But a Jackson Kelly is pretty sick no matter what. And the fact that they're offering this in this new baritone line is super cool. Love all the reverse headstocks that are available. I believe 3 of the 4 have the reverse headstock. I think the only one that doesn't is the Monarch, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, exactly. So reverse headstock, like, come on, man. That's super cool. I think my second favorite one here is the Soloist. It's a little bit more of a reserve shape. It's kind of, I don't know if cliche is the word, but a more common Super Strat-esque type of shape. But I'm a huge fan of the Stratocaster or anything that looks anything close to it. So I welcome that, man. So after the Warrior, I think the Soloist is my second favorite. And then third would be the Monarch, a close third. They're both competing for the silver medal here as to which guitar is my second favorite. The Warrior is definitely far and away my favorite. But these are awesome, man. I'm assuming, like I said before, they're all made in the same area, same part of the world, Indonesia. Okay, cool. And just to double check, yep, Nazgul and Sentient pickups, and this has a kill switch as well. So all that encompassing, man. Yeah, these guitars are really, really cool. Do I wish they had different color variants? Absolutely. Like maybe a red or an orange or a white, a purple, just a different color. But again, they're catering towards the players that are going to be playing these guitars, and that is hard rock and metal players. And 99% of the time, we as hard rock and metal players always play blacked out, dark, evil, metal looking guitars. So it makes sense, man. And I've also got a little bit of wind over the years with people in the guitar industry. Baritones really don't sell that much, so it makes sense that they're only doing a small run as well as not many colors, because that's just more resources that they have to put into these. So it makes sense that it's a little bit safe as well. But, you know, if I had it my way, if I could be a little selfish, I would want some sort of color, like a rich purple would be sick, or like, you know, orange is my favorite color. But again, enough of my, you know, biases aside, these blacked out baritones are absolutely amazing. So everybody, what do you guys think of my thoughts and opinions? But more importantly, leave your thoughts and opinions on what you think down below in the comment section. I love interacting with you guys down below in the comments, and I love to learn, and I love to listen to what you guys have to say, what you guys are all digging, what you guys are interested in picking up and purchasing as the years go on. I always learn a lot from the audience. So let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section, okay? All right, everybody, again, be sure to support me and follow me everywhere and anywhere. I'd really sincerely appreciate it. Any sort of streaming service like Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon. Follow me on all social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Subscribe to this channel, like this video. And with that being said, everybody, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Later.